To recover from an abusive relationship, in this case, a mental or emotional abusive relationship, we need to first uncover our own role in the relationship. What do I mean by that? Well, in an abusive relationship, in any relationship, there is the abuser, then there is the receiver of abuse. So the giver of the abuse and the receiver of the abuse. And they are dancing in this relationship. So there is a role. If I've been abused, then I had a role in this dance of abuse. By this, I don't mean that it is your fault or you did it intentionally. It's none of those. It's actually an empowering statement, because if I was part of the problem, I can now be part of the solution. You need to uncover your role. What was it? Which aspect of me was being fed when I either stayed or participated or contributed, whatever the role was? And it doesn't matter what it was. This is not to determine the guilty party. This is to really understand our own behavior, to become aware of what's going on inside of us, to recognize our own role. That's number one. Number two is to bring wellness to that unwell aspect of us. Because if we were participating in this unhealthy dance, then there must have been some unhealthy aspect of us that was being fed by this unhealthy relationship. Again, please note, this is not about blame. This is not to point fingers and say, oh, it was this. It's about awareness. We need to understand what's happening in order to really be able to recover, as you asked the question, to move forward and heal that aspect of us. And once we have done that, once we've really recognized our role and brought the sense of wellness to that unwell aspect of us, then the third aspect is easy. The third step is easy. I show up as this healthy, boundaryful, aware self. And of course, the relationship that I will participate in will be very different than the one that I am recovering from. So what happens is most people go from one relationship to another without really paying attention to that recovery or healing aspect of themselves. You see, if for me to move forward, I had to wait for an abuser to change their behavior, well, I may be waiting for a long time. But if I take charge of it and I say, I will recognize my own patterns, my own unhealthy patterns, and I'm going to address them, then it's in my command to be healthier and hence show up in healthier relationships. So in short, 1, recognize your own role. 2, heal that unwell aspect of you that participated in an abusive relationship. And 3, now show up and remind yourself that this person that is showing up in a new relationship is a new version, new and improved version, healthy version of me. And then there is no fear to participate in the next relationship, because this person is very different than the person who participated in that unhealthy relationship. Hope this is helpful, and hope that you recover and participate in healthier and better growing relationships. Thank you for your question.